Akaba, let me share. Akaba, share more BI NPP primaries. We have to neutralize it. Akaba, one friend NPP for Abaya took belly. Mumbrambeti. Solid TV me frɛ crowd beba na me frɛ we die. Me ba mucho. Me ana me frɛ mo for common sense conversation. If you know yourself, there are dreaming yeduma. You can't make intellectual like fuck off. Okay. One single kwasiesam ma blocko. Mo sa ne bekon. So all of you should come and listen. I've sent it to 15 of you. Come and listen. Sankrofo way. They are going to go through a formality. Just a fucking formality. Formality nini diyan. Yewo primaries bi. Ewo say yen di so, ewo say yen kwaye. Ewo say yen kofa nimpa obeba bedi yenim. My idea call presidential election akinsi no in 3 years from now. Sunkrofo we omumu sen ena mwati omunka se ne ekọ Baumia side ne ekọ Ken side o de ekọ no. How many times se omumpo beka bibia mwati keti jemfu anopen ewa atem didi ekọ left and right mwati ninkapen mami other way I de akosi ase we minim nidin mwati nidin. Like, what are all of these people doing? Papa, chairman, is he a vegetable now? We don't hear anything. Like, listen, you people are just joking with fireballs. And because I am myself and I don't owe anybody no fucking explanation, I am going to say it as is. This is the moment of hard truth. Sankrofo we in my opinion, they are all currently useless. They are. If they were not useless, the ongoing would have stopped decades ago. They are useless. Or they I don't know. They are useless, obviously. Whatever the fuck they are doing is not working, so it's not useful. How? How can you people, you are 24 days away from such an election, and you know, to say you guys, you are, what is wrong with the woman? Onsa Akosia Sewa, oh, did you take it as an insult? Okay, I take it back. Don't let the team legal wives get you. Ba who so say no. Oh, asem yo me pacho matria say. If you say this lady, in fact, mami we crampo. No way affect a crache akosia sewa. If you think that she is ugly, okay, that's what you are insinuating. If you say this woman and then you refer to Akosia Sewa as madam, obviously I know where you stand. And yes, as far as I'm concerned, Osen Papa, I don't need you're kind of hypocrites. You know how I roll. So BLOCK. Siato. Okra me kasa obedwe say medidi maami na atama you are thinking vice versa what bodam ho. Unim say hi odo broni odonso junction. Shit. Raymond Medase, oh, thanks for power tapping. Raymond Medase. Mumbrana Mumbetie. I don't need fuck from Ken. He's an ass. But because I give a damn, Danny Boat Medase. Because I give a damn about wasting my time to sit here and Danny Bodimidasi and campaign now for Dr. Baumia only for him to become just a flag bearer. It's a waste of fucking time. Unless you are blind. Enra, Queen Medasi, Queen B Medasi. Enra, menya Jimmy Phobia sending me message. Ewo YouTube say, this is not the time for me to come and tell you people say. Ken na more no, it doesn't guarantee. Like, why don't you people like truth? And thank God I am the way I am because I don't give a fuck. Obaya so kwasia, obaya oye kwasia bisia. I want you to know that I am in the mood of forever insulting Ken, brother and a sister, or a domestico, and see do what chum. What mama fa kwenye you do? Now I come cray. Mumfa da munkra kesi. Mumfa mama nkasa. Madam President. Queen. If you're sure. If you're sika. Men fa wohun jata. If ya men fa wohun ji. Ati. If ya Ake bia oye. If ya sa ke bia oye. You see how they are all coming on your page. They are so happy. If Ifya is bringing nuggets. Chairman Abronye. Chairman. Akenbioye. You people are doing this to help Dr. Baumia and quote unquote the NPP. You don't have any interest though. But you are doing it against your most powerful landmine. Landmine is so nice. So, sister, if you are sure, we really say we fear ya the camera kobo wana. If you are oda, me damn in though. Me damn in that because me bampo gube because munshon fuck him and his mother too. Ken and I we deal domestically. Me une hino domestic. And of who send ya me and one crofo politically. But let me tell you, if ya ubenu if you waka be a jayo because the best that it is going to do is only make Dr. Baumia flag bearer, which will underline, it will flop 2028 without Ken. Inti adenti na wode wone wumba nyina beto chacha wodui. If you want Alex Teta ama Ken wakobo ni hudua no. Wo de na why na chance how. Nya wuguso ye no. If you Ken sa wodi na tam se nya wodi ni sa wan ni nenum na. Enye ni ya o. Na baby mamas na wo yi from the chromios of the ornament. If you sure. If you are now a papa bi don kolion, no nsro iwu. When you go and you watch Home Alone movie, when you watch it real well, you will know that it was a Christian movie. Wajin number do. Do you remember the beginning of the movie? There was a man, a tattered man. He was doing what? He was sprinkling salt onto the surface of. Tise or sprinkle for snow. Hey, me see everything is before our eyes, plain sight. If we're sure, Ewa, you are driven and ambitious. You are so pure that you say things like woba boy bako or waye computer ejuma bi precious me that say ejuma bi a woba no ye good morning princess. What's woba no is into IT say efia woba man very juicy position. Now what in America? Yet the camera, if you the camera, kobo will fear ni mu pe share one ma. Pene garia ye shano. Omu koskua ye show. If you are Schwarzenegger, if you are men yo. If you want ya walk no, minimum yende. If you are me back 2020, in you mazoya ma, if you in minyama wire ma, if you are Schwarzenegger, in you minyama wire ma, in you minyama wire ma. Ha 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 ha. If you wo ya unyami juma o missy, they are not worth it. Because in the end, Dr. Baumiano and Samira, omu beko kenfie, akotena kenfie behind closed doors, edin kwa mama adi achin, omu ekuta insua bompa efia. Jino wumba no Wombana, you want to give them the best life. Enti a wait to me pweja omu. Mavis, wo ye ni a wo ye no. Efia. Ede na be. Efia de na be. Papa ya ye ni dili. His biggest aim in life ena me ne wo. Ye de si ye ni so se ye nso ne ye nimu no. Enti me pa cho. Senia yen would the fancy the camera kosi wufie mpo enye ude na ono he's watching us actually destroying his dream, and we come and we attest to the fact that this guy is evil and we are saying all of this. Ebusia paying mpo wo kan ho my man bodyguard wo obi efia womba ne efie akebio yo na NPP or NDC or nobody is worth you or your children's lives. If ya levels bi na mi na uyenyi mu nkrofo no duru you are a commodity o, you are a product. Se anhunyansa de mempehwe Kokoshe me videos from 2020. COVID season, no be afraid there. Asante hine say, or person on vacation. Hey, Efia, ye di si wuna so, na we peje si, wa me se ya fon. Men kabium. Me kan kwasi atowe. Kwasi ampeni we. In someone me beka chere mo na enya mo no of things you have to start doing immediately. Me beka ono so ne di a chere no. Mirie enyansasem we ene ya na echina ya wada no mebedi na tem ene ye for orgasm purposes. But in there, if ya what can ho na me ba alive? If ya when we to me na wo kura no to me na ma obi ti se Canadian Japan a obi entumi no odi huahua ne ho no say o efu ahwampo. One of his biggest problems is or standing for anything. Yebekwa kofa woni na asema, but that's why he addressed it. I mean, is no lethal. Onyim de one for ho e ho say mpoto one cross. If ya nimpa sen no mu beba behwe o. Wubu wi a wonjiji akronfo sike ya legal wives GGB. Ede na omo yew sankrofo na omo behwe na eye omo de na ye nyina ye wia na ye twa na ye de atoto na efia asise na efia dwen pana no ho. Hey efia yezndam. If you manage it well, you hold her. Akebi oyo ma asamen. Minyim most ma miyem ru de. Hey, asamna na wa aka krono so. Now no ya na asamna. How do you think he's feeling and how do you think he's plotting and planning? Hey, efwa meye. So ya mpada papa ya na mwempo ncheri na wewa or say was on efwa mess men ye. Efie. Wo betumi abeka 100 times. Say Samira Freo. How many people will believe you? Me oba mi page so. Me sit de bia me ka me say ya mo ndwin ko ekire o. Ogina mi page no so efia kwhwe video no. When I was humble, acknowledged there, did all of my we na me ka kire no. Hey, efia. Positions na wafem wa bedu baby awedu no. Me ya sure say nya won kwa na wafem. But from baby awo no to baby amedu emfa ha sisters ya botar. Men ye. Mapo chow. Do you know why? Do you know why? After 1st February, it will all be irrelevant because now worry. Now it's Dr. Baumia and NDC. Bringing us everything about Ken. What will he do again? But you would have already put you and your children at Are you more powerful than David Enim? David Enim ne obaba besha wechi. Onu no tumu ton cocaine no sister willing si ahin efwan pochawati. President, wutumi no sit back. Nyami ti ena wo ware sofuba. Evia know your worth. You are playing your biggest card ever for nothing, and you have added your own bloodline on top. Hey, wanna kada ye? If ya Christy, Mami Chow, you see, you people will think, eh, na ken cocaine na samoyende. Christy, or you ken a hospice wife. Ken is not going to replace her with any little girl. But Ken is doing worse than Lumba. And he deserves to, because after all, the Rollins we knew to be perfect. Oh, we have some no see. If what sure. Kennedy Japan on your delay. On any of the people you have fought with. He was being sweet when he was trying to get back in your good books. That was Ken being sweet. Ken on your Shisha Horban. That is Ken in his good mood. Sister, son the presidential dear winner. Or this sign ni village. Do you know the number of things Ken has given up for this position? Huh? If you were America or if you're Porto, sister, if you America, where by wana, you want to live under fear, Ghana pos enjoy it. Don't do it. Emimpo, medekiosim. Ma obaya na okwa edwuma na wa abrem kokosika. Efia me kanto enya menhio. Wo na wo ma me hu abo akire. Mama mkakapo na mintina no so bosom no twere no sister. Wa ye tu ma da wutirim bosom wa wo twere. Me ka bibia. Don't do it again. Nobody is worth your life and your children's life. And if ya ubesu so drua na would top tier na where you are ma missing some American or Susan and some American. Going through my videos, I have just archived some and privated some of them. Musi ye the maseminya sana maka ebufu. Murbo ampere da won faipo. Sister Fia, You destroying Ken is just for flag bearership that we also know that we are going to lose without him. Is it worth it? What about we are nine. Wuni wukun kama no mo kwa na monam. Womba brofumba no. Omu ni matem die no. Omu na omu ko na omu ba. Ni omu ye epo ni yedi to. Sister, woda. Me da mindo. Nya ken ho. Te say me I am away from my children. Like a mother. So I'm saying say one under normal circumstances, woda won that say she baby apena wo, she baby. Then you are also going to add pissing a mob. Meanwhile, her page, just then, Mukromini. No grana make a chairman. I don't care about nobody's feeling. I'm telling you as is. Primaries, no. Moon to me haughty because of foolish you can't say constitution then me wa mo ya top bottom approach. Mama me try my dear if you any dear. Oh, them station, my beautiful sweet or your son and our daughter. Me back. Monja dear, yes start it patcho. Near mums or buyer. Abaya what are you? Show. Wa shemaye. Now time na ba shisha ma horoba no. Hey, wa she besia. Wa jini ye dwuma o siampeni. She nkwasi ezi bia wo be ye we de na. Oba ya wa hwew. Look at you. Why? Oba I am men gbe one p men sisru nazi. Eka one to my bad looking. Ne gbe when man asam na hapa. Very hazardous. Now I highly inflammable. She win si imesi afu ambra na muntu afu kitikiti bi ne yantia do hwazo aha. Imesi afu I have come to realize that benyine so pe na empen. Na kache no I have a boyfriend, it doesn't work. Kache I am married, it won't work. Name kache and them portray me pesika no any expensive gifts. That line always works. Inye boss kadana no kwatayo. Na wa atuedo. Kwasi atu. Abuwa kazi umami. Wonna papa. Wanhwe sika yini yere no. Hey! Incoming second lady. Incoming second lady. Wakashani occupational hazard wagon. Chrissy wig easy. Hey! Nentuma ya dada inya kroson nti nti sisi afoforo na ezizi ubedin why a ceremonial wig ewa wow mankesim van dam wow Christy nti mezometra to ho won compare sika nya ori di sika nya na me amedaki osim hwe na enyim na yon kwa aginyi no wa she lashes wa kasa mascara what still na Christy ozini birthday no zahin ami 1st February mezi 54 Christy so ozini birthday how old is it huh you don't want to say orugwana wambra na ye wansampia ya bakanka wa hwe nimpa hwe wala hwe wa ye techi de nenchi besio hwen no kwan hwen na abodwi otua no kwamenaze no do akesi no kwan ebeka de gearbox. Oh, sweet apple, I'm doing amazing. How are you? Nana Yao Jamesy. Medawa si bebre. Mepa wancho one from NPP mpenyu for no mam no one bete ya somewhere. There is this website. There is this man J. Townsend. J. Townsend. He's the #1 political. Please, you go on find him, J. Townsend. And I do a lot with him. Opinion pool and all of that. Mati said, my phone number and I don't want to get up. Shit. I am yao. Besa mimbo Awa Muhammad Asimbia Oka. Why I want to tell you people say you are lying to your own damn selves. Let's do the math again. Said the whole Ghana ya yewahe. Say MPP 4 years saying and NDC 4 years saying. Mepamucho. And Kamidie, to be modest and fair. Mepamucho. Nkameka say Ghana population 50% ye NDC and 50% is ye MPP. Mepacho, do you agree or not? And if you don't agree, can you kindly tell me the percentage? Mepamucho, I need an answer. Do you agree, say Ghana a 50% NDC, 50% MPP? Anna? That's my belief. No. Okay. So what is the percentage? One dozen. Nana ya pacho one dozen. So if I am going with my hypothesis, say MPP are many. Okay, would the fan say a 50-50? Okay, because MPP are many. Then I agree. In fact, a very good point. Nana, say MPP a dozen Ghana Chroma. NDC. Thank you so much for your answer. Mepacho, do you have statistics to prove this? I don't have any statistics. I was just being hypothetical, saying 50-50. But going with your narrative, no. Say NPP for Nedoso, they don't vote. Okay, so you want to lie to yourself. See, because I know for a fact, say Nkrophobia one to have. So I want to tell you, say you want to lie to yourself, say. Dear. But the reason why now man we anyway no any say MPP4 decided not to vote. Medawas in Yamisha. Samson, what I say? Samson, what? Say for when you say me if you are one. NDC for 70% to Ghana and the MPP for 30. What I was at it. What I was thinking yet. Me say mo dey any 50-50. Say Yakob by Samson what then we understand why. Beautiful madness. Yes. Say Yakob by Samson what any we can understand why NDC winning. But Samson we 70-30. Then the previous one man winning. Another case for another day. But say Yakob by won so what say more than NDC for dia. And then my question to you is ABC, don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Samson Wa is not going to talk. I will talk for her. Said this attitude ya na ya dey no can no vote. No Baumia no vote. The loss is guaranteed. This is no hard feelings. This is hard truth. 2028, you will be the surprised one. Mina make a trail. Say between now and 31st January, you can all forget 2028. And like Nanayao is saying here, say, my point exactly. MPP for no man to abano. We are loyalist to Ken. That is why when Ken loses, he is going to repeat it. In fact, this time at a higher ratio of Erino. Ken Bama wa so what has he got to lose? What has he got to lose? Say Samson where can no way 70%. Na Ken is missing na kaka ho. That ben na NPP wa baba. That ben. There will be no winning for NPP. If you choose only Baumia, you will lose. If you choose only Ken, you will lose. So listen to wisdom. And if you cannot comprehend, this is not Team Legal Wife. Asama Famulumba. Mobe and Biawayan. One say Asamano. And send your NDC for a year roads, no. But I'm not going to live to 200. Send your muye roads, no. Said your Mahama Chiadi Damala. Mewo. Wabori. Now one won't you can now. One brand one better. We are going to do a lot of reading here. If you can't, please go. This is for intellectuals. Musa dan kwaba no beka say Dr. Baumia be we need ya. Awa Muhammad ayawde. You people, you use the lowest portion of your brain to come and talk to your people. Why? Why? So Musa dan kwasisi or say they have a polls and they ask these people say to aba sesia. Now these four people ba against Baumia. Na Baumia ria. Suddenly Musa dan kwa yetiana ka de na mu Jimmy say. Eyedian Awa Mohammed, in your mathematics, you think you and who are going to support Dr. Baumia to win against a NDC without Ken? You wouldn't want. When I came 3 days ago to say, stop insulting the motherfucker, even though I have the only right, the monopoly to insult him as and when I want. Stop. Mogasa mo yami, mundi na temwe. Mesu wabari. Ken Bosu 31st. Mezineni so bofu me 54th birthday on the 1st of February. Ken will cry probably 3 seconds. But you people, so yeah, on a maybe say fear day fear. Will it be worth it? Ken your boy automatically means Dr. Baumia so onri. Oh me. In fear, why will you put one woman's life at risk to destroy Ken only for flag bearership? If Mrs. Samira Obami page is so ain't shit coming out of it. Minim say what makes you happy. But as a parent, as somebody who is inside the middle of this, if you be careful, akebio yo, Mesa akebio ye, akebio ye, abo bia ni ho, abo yero bia ni ho. No bo hwe na bon obo yo. If you are doing everything you are doing so that you can better your life. This is what you say to motivate people. He doesn't hear it as motivation. He hears it as one poor person won't go school now. We no be we. Me so ye dear you are do all. If you are me no, ye be proud not to form. Na ye ya nantu na. Ken is 65. That baby no best starting. Every he will mind you. He will mind you in the most. Hey, fear. When why you have power, but you have to know how to manage it. Because if you are, believe me, if this guy comes crashing on you, and you think you will have NDC holding you with both hands, sister, no, nada down. If you are not nada down, because you should know that they also have reason to be afraid of you, kakra. So you are not playing smart. Maybe they know. Glass ni na diegu, bisi ni na shiegu. Abazi should be away from. If you so now what you amo barrier so amo barrier without him. Entina dear ben na wenya. If you are there, be na wenya. Mrs. Sajana would ya to fear. Emma Sisi again. Yirine kohu de sana. Unim sa sam benwa. Wonte. Into the possibility say onim no very high. Maria Mbekan kaminim da. Say Kenny Samira be a date. Me say. If ye Sia Mario na yebo abaso. If you are smarter than me when it comes to politics, you've been here longer. Marie Otoni Wofano, yes, sitting president. When ya teku. Sesia otiwano, onamano shesia. Dano kasa, wa mwa sweater, send if you to me solita, Mr. Wo. Yeah, suggest I say, yeah, mano. Ghanaians decide not to change the tone for them. Not to change the tone for them. I don't know what you're trying to say. However you see it, you are entitled to your opinion, although I'm also going to share mine. It's going to be a very long video because good. Samson yes, sorry, I make home my yes loony. Also a camera crope. Munkwasha Marie ni appointment. Why egba? Marie na appointment. Why egba? Marie has sold her entire family. Is this what you are doing? Jaina Ken is a terrible enemy to have. Let me warn you. Enkrofona wu filisa omuni nyina join hands. You know someone I know, Efia. Nimpa no menini dikan ho kokonsa pa ye du pempen so bi. Nimpa ni tumi kan say, "Oh, sa say we die." Okoka ebe we. Nam say and I say I'm with you on this. Say, "Oh, anyway, dan no me ho me be fie na ye say Ken e beja $5,000 say ye fama." Na me say, "Hey, enu. Wo na oni wuni hwie na menum na ne di ne ho kokonsa no." Now when you saw onye ne bash, would you to me ma nti sa 5,000 or would you the man who one kai me sa mfedodo no and friends and sister when you pa beja $5,000 so na wo be SMA beji 1,000 kra when would you pa efia me pa chow. Finding you in America is easier than Ghana, you know it. Me metia. Oh, Sally Star, Medase. Sally Medase. Edo, Ujina Sunashe, Yawanipa 7.2, Netie. Thank you, Sally. Hey, for what? If you are for doing Sanka presidential bona, walk a can send be a bebwa. If you are men, yati. If ya Miss May, you know one bump on all cassin. Awa. The one you were doing with Ken man knew when no peep and yeshio. And when yeshi. Nanya why says what bonifie. When will Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton? They kept coming out posing that they were doing amazing. Years after when they did their sit down with Oprah, Bill Clinton say edu point be na nkrofo jai na sem kan na eye ne ya because nkrofo jai na sem kan ne no ba bonten be supporting no o se oni ne no omo fe omo si wie no omo tena ka animu a kan no cry ya chem omo du fi a Bill Clinton the president was sleeping on the couch. If ya hey ni fie the only place okwa me sin crofo na omo afrel na omo ma wo apono papa no ono no ton cocaine no inti wonim ne links ana me ntumi mfa we one roll po muntu mfa ntwam okotoka mutu maka he maka enwa stop ma me ze be chawo me today papa no friend den akablemieza mama this man to can na ma metua ka aba murupa ya fi mifie eboa ntampi ncheche poro fa maka tai ho meya Me yeah. Buy ya no the Hawaii peprepe there can gearbox no. I don't know. Sister AC. In them bear. Them a dano McCain. Say enjoy a urban. Like the thing is at a point where or they immediate changeover. On your dama on your papa. What my auntie do? If ya sure. So J Townsend the American or a political guru. One Google mobile J Townsend. Wara Jay Townsend Nation. So I went into the system and I posed this question. Now questioning no hum pense muno. Me peda me yon che. This is not AI. This is J Townsend. He specializes in he has seen so many people to power. He is the boss of campaign and political and J Townsend. So this was the question. Question no worry. Mama Shazi. Mama Shazi. I think I should read it from here. Hey, Efia, for what? Just for flag bearership. Omubeko in camera. I swear on God, in common you won't matter. You will not matter. If you are now when they need someone to sacrifice on both sides, you'll be leveraged. Nimba. Ekosi sign. One man if you are to now we so our beria ka ho. Efia. Efia. Ye be chimikunu no. Ne best friend number ne birthday Adrian ba so say na omo intercepting best friend your next door neighbor kra omo neti with infrared cameras. Yeah, sister. If you are Schwarzenegger. Me pacho trado. My campaign on how NPP will win 2028. I beg. You have power, but direct it the right way. Nia waka iko do no. So to me you see and then well, what else do you have to do? In some kakraka wakeken. Say eno no nye enough adie biom efia. Yensha samwa. Adie sumi try you. Mami share question. What? The question is so long. The question is literally I said, oh, is it this one? No, it's not this one. 1 minute. I'm going into my folder on that website. Oh. Mepamucho on boduna on share, ma'am. If you are not okay, is that it? Oh shit. Okay, it is this one. Okay. So the question is, let me just try and reframe it for all of us to from all indications, Dr. Baumia will win the flag bearership for NPP in 24 days, which is the 31st of January. However, Kennedy Japan's defeat will only ignite more fumes to motivate him to relaunch the no can, no vote agenda, which will be used against Dr. Baumia in 2028 to help NDC maintain governance. In my opinion, if NPP will stop being complacent, forget making it seem, say, oh, we are super in suppose quote unquote establishment and move feeling superior. Okay. If you do that, instead of going to make peace and try to stop the primaries, and then use a Bawumia, a Japan ticket. If you do that, you could possibly overthrow NDC. Samson is not going to be happy about what I'm saying. But if you agree that the primaries must be halted and rather merge Dr. Baumia and Ken, then join me to go through this step by step. When I post that, the reply that came, this is not Okanagan opera. No. This is Jay Townsend's political aim. Also, I largely agree with your strategic instinct. Even if the mechanism of halting the primaries outright is politically and legally difficult, your core diagnosis is correct. Onyim, no one page no do. Baby, I will be questions and answers no. Who put country? They say yaye ni na, yaye ni na. Then when he zooms in and he throws his light on the Ghana a year, this is what this website is telling me. I didn't write this. Also, I largely agree with your strategic instinct. Even if the mechanism of halting the primaries outright is politically and legally difficult, your core diagnosis is correct. Maybe diagnosis na me de question mu say na ma adwen ya me no. Or say is correct. Nati, or say, oh Charlie, a day life, why photo so? Or say, Dr. Baumia can win the flag bearership. Kennedy Japan losing cleanly, but feeling sidelined is the biggest danger. Also, mommy, I really like you. Please support your baby. Mob Pewasoma. Support one. I'm supporting NPP. NPP with Ken Nankotin Sumunya. So I'm just being fair here. Atem de medino mu free mutim eno e domestic. But Cecia no kre na make a kyerem no. Maka kyerem sa manti make a kyerem biom. Dr. Baumiano, yaya dian ya de bema no. Bram pacho mema ni nya ya because was a man without Ken it won't work. Do you know what NDC is going to be after Mahama ends? Do you know what? No. Oh, what is please? Or no crowd the attempt. My boy and this from what was aba. Yemuma and twaso. If Ken feels sidelined, Muntie, if Ken feels sidelined, it is the biggest danger for MPP4 because he will revive. If nobody believes you, I do. Sally medase. Oh, medase. It because why it is the biggest mistake you people will do to sideline him. Why really? Is that he will revive no can no vote sentiment. And this no can no vote, someone kai say no ne ma mo re ya obi abeka wa someone to abano. This single no can no vote is the most lethal. The most lethal. If so, then we will come out with a new party, Ghana First Party, if they robbed him. Listen, brother Jupiter, si abotar na wonya wodo. Ken nala non krodor baka no ho na wopil. Edie ya na ma more for yourselves. You don't even want to come together. Me wa ye ka se bisa Samson wa NDC and do yes ha. So what Massa, what go happen? More so mudi kenechi muka uno ye mema semno. Or person shege because it pleases you. It's not necessary. Mina make a chiro. Munkoti party. Alan Chamantin no ekonye dru hin kobisa monarch. Mamen twa so misrew be mena. Be tem bebisa mom mamen tu dia misrew mamen kasa. It's so painful and disgusting. I know, but listen, Jupiter. Listen la. Okay, ABC. When I'm here na kenfu enyamu. ABC. What's in mind you, Baumia has 41% from Ghanaians. And he only need just add up. Okay. Let's agree that Dr. Baumia has 45%, not 41. Match and 4 account. Okay, now Okafawain. Without Ken and his supporters. Okafawain. In Crofuna Ken catch on the one kotu ambana one kotu amban. Uwana Dr. Baumia kafawan na ba. Ana wakaka che Samson wa. Don't kakanche no Crofuno. How many percentage do you need? Match or 4? Moakan. Samson one fan mawan. Why are you people not realistic? Why? Okay, don't worry. I have mind me. Dr. Baumia has 45%. Please, ABC. Waselo. I don't even know the name. Sorry if I mentioned wrong. Said Dr. Baumia, why can 45 per match and 4? Menka 41. Or 45%. Make him the president without Ken. Please. You indulge me. I beg. Second, revive it. Sani no can no vote na. Obama repeat and call, irrespective of your 41%. And there is nothing you can do about it. He's already done it before. Enumpo odimamu slow motion. Chuck Norris ne last movie. Koko share most more bronkrofo. Ken ne last show. Kila baula show. Adrian Mwadiada. Ken will not go down without a fight. Oh. He will not. Asabiam. Hey. A couple of family wins 30 years after the fact on show back. He can't do anything near the matter. I need people who can comprehend without being as stupid as they look. So let me do you the honor and block you. Ken cannot do. Brother ABC, what Baumia needs is not just an add-up. They really need to merge as Sally mpocho nimpa no bonizine to hata. Osende wababa bori mama bahama wabori. Ken and his people will be as happy as NDC, and it is because of Kwasiafo say that they would deserve to be happy. Isn't it senseless that you are going into something and you know for a fact that this brother of mine now without him years to come AC. Yerka say NDC for ya magic. What a crowd Cape Coast Accra road. When the traffic is benefiting me, fuck all of you. NDC Norco. Oh yes, man. This is only first year. 3 years now I can Kennedy Japan. Ababa but no. Now I found Crofuma wa plan a bona year busy. Now Misha Blacker. Signature tune. Stay tuned. A bro party no man a year batwa. Mon pesa mon kotomo. What do you lose? You want to rather lose everything by doing shewaga. Ken or buy no kasama ne brosu bebo ha emeba ya takwa ni nyina onko munwini monfamma Dr. Baumia na semuria. Accept my condolences because you be his last favorite toy. You guys, you are his last favorite toy. On all the same, obey, make sure that he will witness. You people haven't suffered in opposition yet. 1 month, 1 year pay. Mon train na mon shadi. Mon ko bisa hawa kunsin. Last minute we in your confession. So what? Why we was not sure so account. Eiffel Tower. Muntia. If Canada, Japan revised the no can no vote sentiment, it is the single most lethal threat to NPP in 2028. I don't care how you feel about it. This is the hard truth. NDC does not need to improve much if NPP is going to fracture again. Listen to Brofan. Missing the sense of Brofa, many time, many translators were. You know what I'm saying? And then tamping. Mon crowd for a yinti, or the man muburufu. Musumuntu mijon hana mokama shwa 1 hour or the mofra mantina ho mon family nisisa oh your whole process oh in time show as some 91 yeah one show ne keke I awo one papa de fia the fia no ones no also I'm listening pa echo mate madam wana say NDC does not need to improve anything if MPP is going to stay fractured. No, was Richram Wahe. Yeah. Well, you know, Dr. Bamian, here, Kakrebi, no Wakafa, no Wayenfa. One cafe. Now, where we will have to redefine this argument because I'm a messy. One halt, hey, we Kumo. Oh, Mesho, brother. Mesho, papa. Hey, may yama mun call off na mankayana mamba. Mamukwanado. Habasneri. Bain on Shupomimpiao. The sex is terrible, very, very terrible. Bain on Shua, why is oh hello, why is What no one jam from one some nizi. Hey, Shaha argument. This is where it changes. Echo menstrual. This is where it changes. I mean, Miss One halt, but Maka read NPP Constitution. The damn uncle see a dreaming yampa me obi antiamko. Go read the Constitution. Nam is able to one for or buy out horrible don't go me. Or think I be to say who. Mo kwasiato onyim that was a dream that was a plan as an foolish cow. So we have to redefine it on in there. Stopping the primaries is unlikely under NPP's constitution. Do you think NDC can increase the votes they got? Yes, with Canada, Japan, most definitely. Most. Say NPP fine as American. On yang bia na orka chami yan tampin ye common maths 1 and 2 where ye bien enja to brofon say where yam bua saman na wogudu yari ye maka ho ma yari ye na ya maken all judiciously last time no he didn't even cover a lot of places. Now he has 3 years to convince people to follow him, to vote for John. I will be one of them. Do you know why? Niameye nyina besinde mpo enkosi hwe. Munkotu match opposition bi o ncha wate. Samwentia. Maba ma batena ha na ma ya ala. Me sha pecha wo de Samson wa. Ema won mam school fee di ni kakra le de. Tu no yo ama ekomulukum. Maba ma be after all. Felix Apia o si ne mu be mbia me NDC ni. Nti na me NDC ni da so tena ha ka kira won da mo anye se ya ye fa akonia na wo si muntia. What do I care? If you links all NDC, what was saying? When I was here, I can't pay no. I can't pay for ni. It's not why 41. Man, green humpo. Oh, 45. Kwa him the coin. Say, Brofon, we will have to redefine the argument because stopping the NPP primaries is unlikely under NPP's constitution. But neutralizing the primaries, diversive effect and engineering it early with a measure is absolutely possible. You are not a patriot. No, I am not a patriot. I am a parrot. Me ana nebusia matsabrofo. Me ya doye. Ken is patriotic but irresponsible. Pick one. I am responsibly a parrot. A quote brofo. Mama no papa nya waka brofo. So I'm sorry to disappoint you. I am not a patriot. I am a parrot. Let's move on. Na e kan sem biom no fa sem yi wa e bokwa akada. Yam tiado. Neutralizing the primaries, neutralizing the primaries divisive effect and engineering an early measure is absolutely possible. If it is done deliberately and humbly, guaranteed win. Now listen. I'll say this is a realistic step-by-step roadmap. Jay Townsend's roadmap to Charlie, go and read it. Here is a step-by-step roadmap to achieve a Dr. Baumia and a Japan merger that actually works, not just on paper. First, a hard truth NPP must accept. Onini. If NPP behaves as Titana Muya Wai, ya baby obemini, ya baby yamumpo. Okay, I'm sorry, man book it. But it is not going to. Sorry, I'm replying a text. Sorry, I'm coming. I'm getting a package and they are telling me their ETA, expected time of. All right. Sorry about that. Very important. The first hard truth I have to tell you people is if NPP behaves like one, we won. So Ken should fall in line. After all, Dr. Baumia Newini. Truth is one fan man. But mama yen fan man no enti no nukra the power to make them win or not win. Do you understand? Because quite honestly, someone demand Ken so he will have to chew iron to get the Baumia people to be on his side. That's just fair. Okay? But someone area, someone nina nkwaya meja ya midi bay. No manere, no manere so Me say betra men de mesre no me de na domestic. Na ye betchi no ka ho a 3 years. Person mo betchi no how many months? And somewhere decide say mo ana mo sre no e di na tem. Afa mo beka ne ho asempa. Mpacho like can we be honest? Okay. Akamo na ipe. Oh, so asem we di enka. If you people behave like we have won, so can't you fall in line? Hey, tsunami, baba. If we act like, oh, Ken supporters like they are emotional. Omo di omo akuma na wo de odi na ekodim. Yeah, the idea na ekodim wa ye didi atembe. Almost the same. Now I know omo de o ka asem a we so omo de omo akuma di echi. Na ka omo fa omo ye fa ndi echire. Na ka omo fa omo ye fa ndi echire. Now don't also go like Baomia doesn't need Ken. Mama me hwehwe ade na me fa nto ha na ye nkan. Baomia doesn't need Ken. Hey. After all, Baomia doesn't need Ken. Ampa. Mubakwa kofa nipa no way. Me say, me o, we are not loyal. Entina bitumi tina haka say, edu dia edin anka mekwa akopa NDC for job. Enkrofo no omudi Canada Japan echi no, omo te se ba fine form. Minima za ya won. Wo why? If you people don't believe me, go and look at your 2024 elections. You lost because of no Ken, no vote. There is something on the mountain. Mo beye bachi, even Sakaba. Then you only win flag bearership. Namodi ayeden. Now, can we need to have any other party? Your best son of stro Evans. Your best son of stro when this and why not? Me can una because I can or boy people for no count no ye bonny me pacho. Can Becca say odi or boy muma mudi bonny my NDC we need 2016. MPP from pacho mo de no call disciplinary committee. Huh? Mo de no call court. Do you know what that means? Silence means then. Don't do this to yourselves. It go number from number winansa sa last day see. And family wo a basic when ya in come share where your common sense. I don't know, Sally, it is being oblivious on purpose. Most of these people they get I don't want to say legal wise, no. They get money when they are insisting on the negative narrative na enkrofo pay no. I mean tie ebesi sister, Mr. Ken Oria more power. Maybe a messing because na minim so hwehwe flag bearer no. Na mama wan farmer. Media be me dey. Ba more power or ria na wo betse one na weja. What has he got to lose? If they are dying and do 277, but Adan is a kakra or near 1 town fire campaign. No, or beton you miss it. NDC for ye can say one know what to go to Ghana. Hello. Won't to me now, would you money to on so no? On to me, pon yi toothbrush po wa confiscate. Or for court, I know number one big and tall t-shirt, na ye funu na irezi nya da ho. Ono na wo pushi sika kasha ni tun. Ozbobwa. Montie ha. Oh, what the fuck have I done? What was I reading? Amako Tracy. So if you go like we have won, Ken should get in line. Ken, the supporters, they are too emotional. And after all, Baomia doesn't need Ken. Please listen to me. Inside my crow eye. If you do any of this, you will lose. 2028. You will lose. You will lose. This is Ken's support base. Because the NPP has been in the NDC position before, but where they are now, brother. Ken's support base, this is who they are. They are emotional, and it's not wrong. But your 44, sister. Mentasi say decode mama obey me. Because I try across the camera block, I don't want spam. All right, Teresa. 44, Mentasi. Mentasi, me who then you can so the hoba. Please, for this one, let me mute you. Don't come and spam my page, I beg. 44, yeah. No. Unless everything is free and fair during the election. Brother, free and fair ni siwie. Na se orempon akwaba. Se free and fair ni siwie. Na se still. Yen. Meya medi mu akotia besri ni. Ye ma can feel say after Dr. Baumia ne winnie. Winnie ni Dr. Baumia ne baby on no befa. Na say ye rie na ye back ne be after all. We don't need Ken. And then Crawford no ye miss say yes sir. Yeah boy 2028. When ye no me. Yen twaso. Ken ni base no. Yes, they are the emotional and I can understand. Yes, you the passion pan ye the Kasama Dr. Baumia. Ghana Jollof enye on sorry no pant na hon fa tamu nsija so ade no kotia mo mo hwe e kano na waso live and answer or live no scroll say asem we there aha no munye din na me record because she's charged, so we are all passionate and emotional. Ken's base, they are also protest driven omo na ewo omo widiem. They are protest driven. Anti-establishment. Dr. Baumia establishment candidate. It's obvious they should forget Martin. Ken for anti-establishment. And they are the ones who are willing to sit out of elections. And Nanayao, you said it here. It is because yen twaba, ye do so change this. Nasa won twaba. Nanya last year ye kan ye nara last election. Still Canada Japan to me a convincing Crawford no one twaba no one twamba. You think what is going to change today? Please indulge me. Now, I want to advise that you cannot defeat people like Ken and Crawford, people who are emotional, people who are protest driven, people who are anti-establishment, and people who are willing to sit out of elections. You don't defeat them with your statistics or your elite consensus. And Dr. Bamia competent, Dr. Bamia. This is not how you would defeat these people. You will defeat them with recognition, with respect, and with relevance. You will have to acknowledge Ken, especially the supporters, as recognizing them, respecting them, and giving them relevance. Because without Ken and his team, there ain't no NPP. It will never stand. Okay. Now, this is the step-by-step guide by J. Townsend, ni page na, Ozamam, based on the question I read to you guys. This guide will help merge Dr. Baumia and Ken without destroying the party. Step 1. pre-primary back channel piece. Immediately organized, very emotional supporters. Thank you. You need immediate back channel piece a meeting before 31st January. You need to do this. This must not happen televised anywhere, not on social media, not on traditional media, not nowhere. Asama making Samunkoye pre-primary back channel piece immediately before Mamoyano Maobien. Those who must act in this, Meba, Mamfa. Mepe, Mamfamba. Those who must act. Say ye nya sante hini nankasa nana sante hini misrewo nana. Say NPP na ye chichiri menshia nana. Nana. Misreka. Se upese wu se NPP no inguya nana. Senya waye wo northern region no nana. So Evans, if a measure is a difficult one, advise me, what do you think will work? What do you think will work? Do you think when Ken miraculously wins, which will never happen, you think that is what will soften the whole NPP to say, okay, Ken win, it was free and fair, why will you lie to yourself like that? And I guarantee Dr. Baumia, who is guaranteed to win, or no one win without Ken, he's not winning. So when you say the measure is a difficult one, please give me your best option. What do you think should be done? Ken has already proven, say, Baumia without him or Bemanari when he's not happy. He's already done that. Baumia has not proven, say, Obetumia Makenari. Because they are messing things hypocritical on one side, and we knew it. Jupiter, asam wo tra, me usa ugu efu ama won training ni nanti mi asam ne kan tisi abotare natural. So Nana Santihini, the people who should act in this, I would have been happy if the NPP party would matter to you that much to want to be part of the people who will step in. Opensol will be a peacemaker, as you are saying. I perfectly agree with you. Thank you so much, Evans. Yefa onuna yenya onumpa Asantehini's trusted intermediaries. So baby, Cecilia Onio, but Adiana was saying immediate. Then we need one senior clergy figure that Kennedy Japan respects. So it's so hateful, Matsi. I'll calm down. Jupiter, mawa kumanton sum kakra. Yenya Asantehini, Yenya Asantehini, the trusted intermediaries ni bi. Yenya one senior clergy pacho and found sofokra or no na onu obuno. We need that person there. Obi a ken buno. Oye clergy penny. Then we need one neutral northern elder who is also close to Dr. Bamia or Dr. Bamia, very and also back home. The objective for this is to secure a private gentleman's understanding, which will not be a public deal. That hypocrisy should go out from the party. Baumia can never be a president in Ghana. Okay. I don't know the angle you are coming from. I respect your opinion, but right now, let's talk about the measure. Um, the objective is to secure a private gentleman's understanding, which will not be a public deal. The key assurances from this to Ken, verbatim tone, should be something to say. Muma Ken said this contest is not to humiliate him. Asante is not politician, but he went to talk about Eyi in the north. Please yourself. In fact, you can do a live and say they shouldn't do any measure. That's okay with me. ABC. Whoever you support, make sure you do live and hammer until that person becomes the flag bearer. But please make sure that you take that flag bearer alone without any measure and win NDC. Okay? Great. What you are saying, I won't allow it to fly here because that's not my content. So you can go live and do your content. This is where I block you. Somewhere Jimmy to sa mukasa politics in Indian. Say yeka kwasia keka nothing adienenya political una no kontria kwasia. Kwame Nkrumah no dey asem no buy no oye sofa. Is this a religious issue? Adena mo yan kwasia for say. If you don't fucking want a measure, go ahead and lose. What the fuck do I care? What the fuck do I care? You're supposed to be smart. You should have had a life to say sensible things that will not even permit me to come here and spew this nonsense. And that you are here. I don't know what Jimmy say. If you don't want a fucking measure, go and bring your person to win. Moya no monarch. Moman international tilobewu. Ubetimi aye. Kwasia Kennedy Japan. Nia wetimi aye ni se wama marry. If you won't accept that, fuck you. Fuck you and your mother too, because you will lose again. Same modus operandi. Wapadam kwasiake kapa abue. Na santi ni wan be mu me fa me ho. Party me papa din na da so. Ada na mo yan kwasiafo sa. Mwa mo di team legal wise ni jimisam egu asante man animu ase awie. We na onkom na ye kwasia kwa. Jimmy say then. Wherever the fuck you belong to, no. Mumbra by yourselves. I don't care. Abua. You should assure Ken that this contest is not to humiliate him or to retire him. We will retire him. Okay, he will also destroy the fucking party. He will. Many a fear. Yan never got destroy no for NPP's sake. Na so no destroy NPP for himself. Oh no, I didn't. Mon peno kre. Chimisem. Win or lose. This is what you have to be. I really like your honesty and love you. Thank you very much, Akibalan. Don't go and let Ken and his side feel like win or lose. Oh no, go and let Ken know. Say, mo in beye fan retire no, and I mo fan begu n'anim ase. But mo person ti ase say, some meeting na mo kwano na omo nkasa ansem nkyere Ken, especially win or lose, because no, by your dumbass constitution, no, you people can't halt the primaries, but you can neutralize it. Neutrality no na me kyere mo no. Omni company focus ya na mo ka say, oh Ken, yes sir. In fact, it's not to humiliate you or retire you. It's not that it's a win or lose. However it happens, Ken, you are not going to be discarded. Your political future is part of NPP's future. Let that sink in. Ken, you send a political career. You're finishing no. Okay, he's not going down alone. He's going with all of you. Mokai Samson, you're trying to circle. Now how anybody or finishing that's what's going to happen. He will go down with all of you. Share. Sunday, share. If these things are not said clearly to Ken, if it's not said for him to feel it and believe it and accept it, all else will fail. You created this monster. I'm showing you how to diffuse him. Step 2. You should all change the tone of Dr. Baumia's victory. We should tone it down. Oh, you break by heart. You know, be an old game spirit. Oh, na we say again, Ekonya na ato lumba, oni pakoso fu yaka. Because legend kesi owo sika kesi sa, o si yanfan akonya fia bia ama no. Nti aya mo wonka. We have to tone down Dr. Baumia's victory. It is critical. It is critical that when we give it to Dr. Baumia, we will tone down. If that is what we intend to do, say, yeah, magic, yeah, okay. If Dr. Baumia wins and does any of the following, which is 1, if he wins and he celebrates excessively with his team, if he wins and he frames victory as delegates rejected by insults, delegates on obi odi attempting no fa Dr. Baumia, delegates on obi o yeti no fa. If we frame it like that, if we Dr. Baumia allow his surrogates to say me, to say coca, to say efia, to say Ghana jollof, yen any surrogates, fancy omunina. If Dr. Baumia and the team Ahmad Dekumu, they watch us to mock Ken, the measure is dead. Ken, what na interview bebre mwaka se, waka we afa me ho na wo wie na wo bepam do na wo ka se, me re be fia na. Oh, you're petty. So you are not petty. Okay, so you are not petty. You carry it on no petty. None of the contestants should leave the party when they lose. They will not succeed in downing. That is why they should talk to them before they go to the elections. Masa, in your Marco elections, ma obi unkrofo bushishi omo. Say the ama obi. Now we are say nobody. Who the fuck is going to force anybody to do that? Who the fuck is going to force anybody to do that? Second area, his only goal will be 1, to destroy you people. So fuck any rules that will come. Do you understand? If they don't take common sense and diffuse this surgically with such precision, so wrong and you people can kiss 2028 fucking goodbye, because there will be no peace afterwards. Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth? To levels be ayana mintimu asio. Share. Nobody should leave the party. Them stupid and brand one of them was rebasha one kwan. Many wana mo bende me mbeka sama mi hu baby a mijina se mi rimpa. Mo manye. Na muri amabeka se sisi e fa ho. Everybody will stay in the right chia. Men kabiom. Alan Tramantino undi atem dan owahin Alan Tramantino undi atem do obunu pa obunu or ye perfect presidential bail on your material for bail of cloth. Owahin men can be da. You see, this is the perception. And in a ken kind or see who be someone no say say a 2 year na ye be akwa na cho sa kwasi asem no etwem second G2 one na nkrofo no mdi na chi, they won't give a fuck, can vote here one. Ha, when him say she on Timothy hono till this time I come 24 days amudi kwa akoto aba no. Mo nim some ba be pulling up some bullshit crap. Say Moria and fan ho bia what? You are very oblivious to what is going on in this world. Are you kidding me? Why na ontena mu why na dia ahoma besa no kon bokai time amkoya delegates conference no e wele gon no Dr. Baumi amufa red carpet so no wo kan nani bre ye enumpo ente what's the dia wo ka dia ade na mo mpem no kresa me say Dr. Baumia mo konu say ya na owini na me besre ken ya me betna ho afodi me ams na ma hwe next because Ken would definitely make sure that he will intensify how you will lose in 2028. And he'll be right. If this is your attitude, come 24 days, mo need dumb. Who are dumb and can say, oh, we don't care, or we are on quite. What's the more be on free party no more? Hey, more be on free party no more than about somebody. Yay! But patrol NPP join a military camper. Once a soldier, always a soldier. Yeah? Mungo to my academy impebio. Mojale. So this is what you people are thinking. Hey! You think you are coming to... No, okay. Hey! Me patrol. Inti yanko krometin ya benden. Wobesina nde chichinga. Na waza asodo. Waza akoto NPP head office. Obiari nyanu kokrometi. Jama waye ehu. Wapema wanyaza oda waye. Wonfa won mbafom na wonkwa nka diffuse as na wankasa wa building na waye pa da wo kwasia some rule bi there se warrior obia has to stay na da ma law no waye na after alantramantin po na komatumi chishina mo krai intia mehu one level no can boldly say obi aka say after all me riria no mo aba be pama chew want to win so bet me apa na chew kopa ne chew before na ni timunya ne dem wo se me nye no wo so woni dom your argument is nobody is supposed to live and you are dumb okay then why is he wrong? Wouldn't some to aba no mu ririe dia ma obi an free party no where were you when me ne Felix Apia ne Sabato mu me na medi mu akotene ne SKB etiem so free party no be pa na wo wen I na why make say nobody has to leave the party and I just say to aba na mu ririe ansan ne so obi aka ho na mu wo hia me ye kwoto aba wo di me ho asem nyina ba nyane se wo wie na wo wi ni so a won kwan betumi ayo you still need me na mood wo wie a say anya hwe say ye krampo na wa wi a say ne ye mwajimi my God Almighty 2028 onapo JJ what one wakafa JJ abeda onupo nwi what lumba nufun wana no hunu Jerry Rollins wana no hunu Jerry Rollins wonji na echi na won awoye mbo de won wanim da Rollins we hu eda wo bo hu de why won boom e wona wo beti one day what Dr. Baumia must do in his victory speech, that is, if you people will still not match and you go on and you let him win, at least he has to do these things that I am going to say according to Jay Townsend's guide to campaign roadmap to victory. Or say Dr. Baumia Winnie now the microphone now. He needs to mention Kennedy Japan's name within the first 60 seconds. The first 60 seconds. 2. He needs to call Ken a fearless patriot a man of courage who shook the party awake. Ken, he has shaken NPP. Oh, it is already in your history books. Kennedy Japona, he has shaken you, not stirred. Not stirred. He has shaken you from your core. Don't forget it. And this is the tip. If he has to finish you people, what does he got to lose? Oh no, Barry. Na memoria na eren. Kotiamity. Yeto abani wia. Nobody has to go. This is so infuriating, even to me. What do you mean? What do you mean? Yeto abani wia de na obi anko baby an. Wa da ma asemi waka kire ye kaka npo nyo obi aso de akompre. Wa da ma asemi waka kire do one more backhand. Ma wusinya odwiu. Jama da so try no bi na waza agba chairman ma wa akwan. Akompre. Mose meboa odo tia wanka. Muntia. He needs to mention Ken's name within the first 60 seconds when he takes the microphone. He needs to call Ken a very fearless patriot, a man of courage who has shaken the NPP party. Then, Dr. Bamia, you need to say this line explicitly. Say this, quotation mark begin. This victory is incomplete without Kennedy Ejapon. Quotation mark close. This victory of our flag bearership, no, it is possible because I cannot then what is the worst that will happen? You have to reschedule. If he wants to disturb the peace, he will disturb the peace. Is that what you want? Is that what you people want? Meanwhile, you are so adamant. I say, when they hear to me, then you stupidly also say, but say, you read, you're back on in Nakokasa. Why? Jupiter made us say, why? At the end, what you do, say, you real process, no, now you're good anymore. Say, Ama, ni baby mama, no. What was with diatama? Not that someone is telling me to do it, but you are happy when I'm doing it. Don't lie to your fucking selves. Even I enjoy it when you are enjoying it. So keep on enjoying me insulting him when it is going to destroy him, so that he will have all the grounds to squash you. When you are no back on no, and you been obeying this trip, you this trip or a gangantuan massacre. Oba massacre one. Oba ozwamba frame da gobe. Oya da avinis ni bio. Unfanciful ones and gari no. Wa bread one do. Osan concrete. Emi no twi women no when you are tutu. On what friend ye duana gale. One was in your gobe no a soft bread na abbo wodam. Here's a duana. Edua na gari. Nez wana e batsi. Chenyata katamiti yetu ambani wieze obiara nko baby a na ya boda man. Okay, I want to remind you people that all I'm saying here is helping you with a psychological warfare. But when you do it the way I'm saying, it's also benevolent. Okay. Step 3. Me da say for power tapping one more kodai. Step 3. We need immediate freeze on triumphalism. Triumphalism. When you are this, we triumph. Okay. You need immediate freeze between day 1 to the day 14 of Yaya Primaries. Samose monko meji na moko ya. Oh, we knew Dr. Baumia Bemani speech no about can be acknowledging you. First 2 weeks. Stop the bullshitting. No coming here to be jubilant. This is when you need Ken to stay in the party, not go and tell him, say, well, you winning, get in line. You're too emotional. After all, we are one party. Must sign it. What bodam? What bodam? What bodam, baby? Share. The party must issue internal directives. Wobana oni Justin Kodua no bekasa omunfiu. Justin Kodua sanction ye kasa no. Say yenja ya tem die both sides. Orimponi me dancing ye kosi hin na ye si nkonwa na amadekumu. Enye necessary ne, but let me tell you people, if you don't face the hard truth, I don't give a fuck. In 24 days, you will learn. Ken Oriria, he has 3 solid years. Hey! Oh, bet destroy him, Papa. Papa. The party must issue internal directives. No victory tours. Some moment Dr. Baumia renew without a measure. Mwa nike na nkokasansa. Na ye kose nya ye koya awia muntie brofo no Dr. Baumia no be wini. Na moso wini wia. Don't go for anything like a victory tour. And if you want to go, it should be with Ken. And most importantly, you have to be going with Ken to all of his regions. Regions are not topping. Okay. Then there should be no social media taunting. No social media nkasachichie nkwase anioma AI pictures, videos, there shouldn't be. Moka say be automatic. Everybody is a party. Mrs. Akwasi akika no. Mamu beka bi after 1st February. Se muntu mi nko kwahye kukuom. Enko keka nsem a mu betumi akọ keka so ria ene munjai na mon konkori flat. Because a mini onwa enka wentumi anemi ambekasa ansa ukogu manimu asi bedwom wie na oba I won't fucking agree. I will destroy you. Ebi na mede ye no. Onim kra he has taken a cue. Kensa nkrofo wembo hu. Now sky na na mamun slow. Mun slow adia on. Okay. Yan kodre. No social media counting. Yo. Then no, Mamumbe, we warned you. No, we warned you. No, I told you so commentary. I'm saying it to myself for you. Because me might told you so no a domestic and me see my domino onya. Na mumbeta na muye ne akanjira mo. Kan for de na mubetimi aye sisi a Dr. Baumia ba fanoko. Dr. Baumia ba wi a mfa no nko without Ken. Na meken no anafe no beba beka chere me say edu ha Ken e wo so say nobody is living in kwasia statement. In poor statement. Warrior bi na abenti na wanfa ahoma wanfa nkosa alanchamantina wantwe namba monarch pamba adoye pamba nkata amete she wonte ha. Why this matters is which case me alakiae me ba ya hwehwe case na me call ho asen no oba ya de ebedidi mi atem se me hwe sika me sister kunu me sister kuna me yo me si on wini ya fama no eno no de forget ya fama no Dr. Bamiana so obenya na so no so kwa onya without Ken. Ken supporters are watching how the Baumia people are going to act after winning. They are watching. Step 4. NPP needs to create a unity council. Not a token role. Unity council. Because you want to win. Oh, win. Win is on win. That on win. No. You only get close by a measure. Oh, win. Da! In 24 days, I will win. Ken will lose. One farmer. One farmer da. Da. Would ye Al Bernard mo ahane ya way? You are seen in 24 days. We will see where prophecies will go. You see, I'm in black. We will see where people will come and say, Madam, give me directions to the shrine. Yanko. Step 4. Do not give Ken a ceremonial position. Samun koye measure no. Na mo ehun so sem ko se Dr. Baumia wi ne mbekwa akopa cho se inka mini Dr. Baumia anka stage ni so me bo Ken din na me say I will be humbled if you will be my running mate. Nefe. In Sumbaba because daddy, okay, Uncle Ray. All he will become is he was a flag bearer 2 times. And so what? Don't give Kennedy Japan a ceremonial position. Instead, if you won't give him the flag running mate, then create something like National Reforms and Accountability Council. And the chairperson will be Kennedy Japan. If that is not too little a post. His mandate will be anti-corruption reforms, party primary transparency, procurement accountability, discipline of corrupt appointees. Because these align with Ken's brand, his brand of quote-unquote truth teller, and he is not a quiet diplomat, okay? So step 5, you should negotiate the Bawumia a Japan ticket privately. Privately, please, not emotionally. This Bawumia a Japan ticket you are making, any emotions, na me pesa mumfanti o. Mumfa nyansa. Power. Senye ibenya tumi. Mumfa eno. Enjaji. Nye emotion. Enye emotion. Okay. Now, the hard part is that a Bawumia and a Japan ticket is viable only if it is framed correctly. Now, it shouldn't be, oh, we are compensating Ken. Don't use that word. Ken is not being compensated. It should be Ken is elevated as co-general of our revolution. We want Ken to be the co-general. Okay. Yeah, so the vice name man and they are compensed. No. He's relevant, Papa. He is relevant, Papa. Okay. Now, key framing principles. Ken is not a subordinate. Ken is not silenced. Ken is not the bridge. Ken is not silenced, but he is the bridge to angry voters. He is the bridge to the youth, and he is the bridge to protest voters. Don't sideline him. If Ken becomes a running mate, he must be allowed public conduct within red lines. Ken shouldn't have boundaries if you are going to make him, because his biggest thing is on your ready to obey a mate or obey dictator man. Ken can't be that sort of a running mate. So even when you are going to do the measure and offer him the running mate, listen to what I'm saying. He must be allowed public candor. That he is also going to be within red lines. Obinumur for red carpet do. Nakan for green grass do. He must lead at least 3 national campaign pillars. National campaign pillars no. Numu ebasa at least. Although I am completely under Ken's control and everything. Dr. Baumia nankasa pa ka chere me ye would know you mate. na only too much access into magic Dr. Baumia into me pocho. One start to a kind of the woman equal itum as vice. Ken accepting it is him showing his humility, how much he is willing to even let a penny go. Let's cut to the chase. Okay. So let Ken lead at least 3 national campaign pillars as the running mate. On be na Nigerian running mate in what in running mate from. Oh. Step 6. We all see Ken as the big problem. Ken Obepini, Ken Hunti, Ken. Listen. Ken is minute. The bigger problem is Ken's support base. Ken the mobet mini on wakwaya 1 Ken the support base. A one problem no. Muni any on. You think it's Ken? Na Ken ni ready on somebody on better Ken or nimpa na best race here. Be one zigaba na solid TV aba bubo beti. One more penny. Samson wako kasa mama one for position na marry. Make us say ya je free ni sem. Enti die na muke. So step 6 is for NPP to sell this measure to Ken's base. This is essential that this measure idea is rather sold greatly to Ken's base. Ken himself must be empowered. Now, how are you going to empower him to want to go and help you people sell this measure idea to his people? Because coming from me and you alone, trust me, they won't fucking mind us. Second, nanka sensim. Okay, me nkro for mumbra, mama yengbeti asem way. You will also Ken we rema you baby ojina no. Mesi mwetia landmine so. No matter how angry you are, we unite. Munyina mubewu. So sell it to his base. Ken himself must be empowered to say to them that I fought, I shook the system, I did not lose, I have forced a change. Because this measure is a huge change if it happens or when it happens. Ken has already shaken NPP. Wama mari bako. Me pacho ene number waka so onyo no ye. Munko bisa DK fire. Munko bisa Ghana Jollof. Munko bisa Madam President Queen. Ye nyina ya beka. Ken no ma ye riye. Ken ne ma ye riye. Ken ne ma ye riye. Na se ken ne ma ye riye. Wo beka cha me se sa ken no yensa ni hye na ebufu an ye mo rebiom. Ne mo rewie ya sana kaka chende. Well, you signed a paper that you will be Samadam. I'm here ready for a 8 years and above. Not at all, thank you. So we should talk to Ken to a point where he is empowered to want to go and convince his people that listen, me Ken, I fought. I have shaken the system. I haven't lost. Because I have forced a change in this party. And he has already forced a change. If he does that, then the party must never contradict this narrative. And I can say, on Tiasia said Dr. Baumia or concede now, just in Kodia Babontin. And no crack, Susan Medasi, and no crack after all. In Crawford be brain at Snahona ye kind say Dr. Baumia concede. Let me tell you, NDC phone cry, they were respecting Dr. Baumia because everybody believed that wow, Dr. Baumia is a very good person. Hey, obe conceding them. We all believe say you're non kwane ne one single one few. Do you know how good that was for Dr. Baumia for the whole Ghana? Say he didn't allow coup or some unrest. Na mo pesa mo nka no kra ma ne mbrusu nti no. Mo be ka say Ken oboa. Good. That is why wa bo ho na ato ho no. Wa bo ho na ato ho. The party must not contradict any narrative Kennedy Japan will bring after Mako. Na muni na kwashe kukuom, muni na kwaye measure, waji atum, oba abontin no no so be kire ne krachi power. Na mwasi yakwa akoka bibie tia no a. Your measure will be dead. You will go back to ground zero. Wobori. And chese ne ho ahuntie chese mwankasa so you don't know how to get power. Don't contradict Ken. Rather, let Ken's supporters feel vindicated. And no na DK fire catcher me say, yes, na ama Ken feel superior. Na mbisa nsa wupe to me, and now person who ni poye chenchen hini wo party no. Where chenchen hini at the title ma wa hini edru. Let Ken's supporters, because omo kwa kotwa ba no amamu Ken do vote ye one Ken be jano sim me di bibia ache me ni ba omiafo ni na ye one a stupid speech. It will only give you one vote. Emmanuel Medasi, it will only give you fucking one vote. Nti se Ken ni support base no se me ne wo ye betwa so edi omwatam ama omo feel less than anybody a monhwe ne atin legal wife for ye. Na Ken for no omo prove it that said they would vote against you people. Omo aye bida. But me for mo ye loyal enough. Are you as loyal as Ken and Crawford? You. Let Ken's supporters feel vindicated. Let them feel respected. Let Ken Echitafo feel respected, and this is the worst part you don't want to hear. Let Ken and his people feel needed. Needed. Not wanted. Yesremu munkaye hwa yekwaye ndu. Eyedi mamu. Ha mupa mumpetumi. Mumpetumi o. Enye ne ye baba ga Ken ni wudini o ye muka hu no waye wudini. Boni oni mudi, oni mu na di ye, obeka ni oni mu di ye, mu ma ye chi no. Nti oni mu na di ye. Na se mu wo proof, so ye wudini ama wedi boni ama mari a, mu se enu nti, afa ne ye san ye di nemi. If that makes sense to you, man book it. Yantiado, hey, now I bought one then. Meba 11, 12, 1, 2 hours. Are you kidding me? Okay, yantiado tam na mukwa komazum. Step 7. NPP needs national rebrand from the elite to listening. You are listening. Mesima Muri if that about me and Ankasa no catching when they listening me. Thank you, Ton, so many times he said they didn't listen to us. Dania Adrasafo Miss holier than thou. Or say, Moka ye tie yen tie, Moka ye tintimunim say Moka muntia. Your 7th step is to rebrand yourself from elite. Me can't hear can't about me, they're competent or a crutching. Become the listening party, listening, mutie, more fabawum, more sisa. So you have to have a joint message. And your message must shift to yenina collective yeni Ken for Baumia for yenina. We have heard you, NPP for no. This should be your new messages. After you made, we have heard you. We made mistakes, and this measure is a reset. You need a reset. You need a reset. If NPP continues the we are better managers and arrogance, NDC will win again. even with a very weak candidate. Tiawano, or see if NPP continues with sir, we are better managers. We know what we are, sir, complacency. If you continue with that and your arrogance, NDC will win again, even if they present a very weak candidate. That's what Musa Dankwa is telling you people, and you are saying, and a person Jimmy too. Awa Muhammad, when you read the English, make sure you translate it verbatim. Don't twist it for your weak-minded followers. It's dangerous. Final honest assessment. Stopping the primaries entirely is unrealistic. This is what the roadmap from J. Townsend said. I said they should stop the primaries, but professionals say it's unrealistic. But engineering a post-primary measure is very achievable. Media ubisamia mekasa munko sesia munko kase ehunhia ya na edi party John Mahama oni dufuo edu court da omoto abana dufuo si me my withdraw asem no obi wuye. Okay. Ignoring Ken after victory is a political suicide. MPP4. If you go the way you are going, Dr. Baumia wins and you come and you ignore Ken, we don't need him. Yeah, a political suicide. Dr. Baumia and Kenny Japan ticket is one of the few paths to a victory in 2028 for MPP. Take it or leave it. Also, then he wrote that, me instinct, I'm the sending question. See, your instinct is strategically sound. The challenge is whether NPP has the humility and the discipline to execute it. NPP, Makobisa question, Yamaye answer. So Simimbisa must say, your only challenge is, are you humble enough? Will you, out of humility and discipline, execute this with precision? Ukasa wo yemi. Na we ntie mi. Efa me ho ben. Mo jina da so kasa mo kura 41. As of today, Mundu 42. Boy. Now, I want you to know in the next 30 minutes, I want you to know that sa asemi amabeken. Enkwafo mo twa kwase asem wa ha no. Ebi mu nso ye NDC for. Oh, NDC will sabotage this idea. But let me tell you something. NDC, they already shot themselves in the foot. They were never, a loss is a loss, and a win ought to be cautiously celebrated by either side. Martin Luther Ayen. Instead from Martin Luther. Kai, in Yimnyansa Danyan. Martin Luther equals school Igwe Infa. Catch them na makumantum him. Catch them. So, NDC, they will never expect to say Ken Baumia Bibekwa boom. That's why Kevin Taylor unity Kabima Kendi Ninti Pacho says yes a measure nebaswa. How is Kevin Taylor going to insult Ken? Odi Ken atemane yakofa in someone all kafa Ken who say and say yendi na temne yakofa ba. So listen, NDC's sabotage roadmap. They will sabotage the Baumia Martin Luther King. Very brilliant. Thanks so much, Evans. NDC's sabotage roadmap to destroy. Oh, also I have first nominated MPP Western Region Research Officer. Wow. That's your office. I hope they listen to you, Martin. I hope they listen to you. You are, you. Thanks for your submission. That my Evans reckon. So NDC, this is how they will try to sabotage this plan. NDC's core objective will be not to defeat Dr. Bawumia or Ken individually, but to reignite mistrust between Ken and Dr. Bawumia and discourage swing voters by making the measure or alliance look one. They will let it look like it's desperate. They will let it look like it is hypocritical. Then they will let it look like it's dangerous. Kevin Baba, Ken Bawumia no is very dangerous for the country. Now, let me show you something here. Focus. Mese Monshe. Modia muma yenkoye measure no. Na Monshe. How NDC would change the narrative. They will say it's desperate, it's hypocritical, and it's dangerous. Now, sabotage. First point. The hypocrisy narrative. No, be using no. Omubeka said, NDC's attack will be Bawumia preached decency and insults-free politics. How is it possible that now he has partnered with the man who once he condemned with the same insults? Me pacha wo se who say Kevin Taylor mo beba beka we. Ye catch him say Bawumia Bawulaya. Onini microphone na say me I don't insult me this. I feel I den na wakofa Ken. E one obeba beka chen say na wo kra wo se Ken ye ni papa. Kevin Taylor send ya mo ka kire ye say ye mfa pepe ni da. Na masam ye de Mary kra beka bi NPP fu we jimi ama John Mahama ni okan na mo ye ai na ya fa no. The same way, ye tie nyansa sema Kevin Taylor kafa Ken Japan ho so ni papa na ya kafa na aka ho. Wo how ni sen na usin, we ya usapon anything. We ya usapon ni sen. This is how they will come at you people. They will say Bawumia preached that he is insult free. He doesn't do dirty politics. It's not about insults. Now, why has the same Bawumia gone to partner with Kweku Christo? Hey, uncle, I don't know legal wives now, brother. I'm a Kweku Christo now. Nasana. But I am back. You from her some do. I beg you, Bikuno. It's politics we are doing right now. But I'm tampino. Oruko from to don't cherry mock off Kweku Christo. I don't need deliverance or prayer. I just need more consignment if you can help me get it. So, NDC fool will come and tell us, say to me, Nikan Kobomua, Baba Beka Bawumia, go shini papa. And you know, Beka say, oh, my pattern did ye. I said, dear, can now soon on my quack of fan and confirm. They will also replay most, if not all, of Ken's insults. Me pa mocho, yen cry abama no. Yabama Ken. For internal yao. Yabo. Fufrobi wo baby. Chisa me deba. Me fi me mfamba. Fufrobi ani baby abio. Chisa me deba. Ana efia deba. Se minim ni efia ni. Media minim se ni ya minim no bi ni. So they will come and play it my aswe bubu me pacho. Me bon pa say Kevin Taylor on Bobby because Kevin Taylor ma ye hu say Ken. And I will say ye mbuno. So we have to listen to Kevin Taylor. Kevin, we are respecting him enough to go and beg him to come and merge with Dr. Bawumia. Thank you for your advice. What will be your insult now? They will replay Ken's insult. They will replay all of Ken's threatening statements. They will replay Ken's attacks on women. They will replay Ken's attacks on chiefs. They will replay Ken's attacks on journalists. They will replay every past NPP disciplinary action issued against Ken. They will do all of that. But the good part is, when you now or no money including some say can your papa chen Dr. Bawumia tinka. Can na mumpo musi ya no president yesi we dey trying the vice. Ka wa oni dey. Wa oni dey na wusu. The intended effect of sabotaging na omobeye no is to alternate middle class voters to frighten floating women voters and to make Dr. Bawumia rather look insincere because omo to me go diken atembe brisa. Omo abe supporting no. So now they will have to force to make Dr. Bawumia seem insincere say or say afi di one ken beko na mo tumi abeka nyansa sama chen say ken ye nim nyansa na wakofa na ka mo ho anka wo ha one sen. So when they come with this sabotage attack, this is what NPP has to do to counter it. You have to be preemptive. You have to own the contradictions early. NPP for nankasa, you have to own every contradiction. Niomube to me abekadia saying biara. Own it early. Where Dr. Bawumia will say leadership is not perfection. It is about building coalitions to correct national wrongs. Inti so no Dr. Bawumia no ekohwini ken no ye den ayaka. We have hit reset button and looking for leadership is not about nimpani perfect. Dabi. We are rebuilding coalitions to correct national wrongs. And Ken so should be saying things like, my anger was towards corruption and injustice, not the people. His anger is not against the people who did these things. It's the act of the corruption and the injustice. Mr. Kevin Taylor nankasa na beka say there is so much good in Ken. Inti afedie no no beba beka afa Ken no. They will never expect say Dr. Bawumia can be a measure. Never. Enka wambe support it. So we should, when they start this, MPP for Muntie, both Bawumia and Ken camp, we should, if the measure comes on, not NDC4 comes at us with Ken's insults, please, we should never defend with insults. We have to reframe them as excesses of passion in a broken system. They were not insults. They were excesses of passion in a broken system. That was what Ken was doing. He was excessive, exhibiting his passion of the system that was broken. Whether it was his party, whether it was national, you use the word insults. Then their number 2 sabotage. They will say Ken will control Bawumia. Mo Jimmy o Ken now hey Ken no obe controlling Bawumia. In Ken found because after all was in Ken ye papa chain Dr. Bawumia. They will say Ken will control Bawumia and this will be fear mongering. They will be causing fear. They will force fear in the campaign for NPP. The NDC will come with lines to attack like, you people vote for Bawumia, you get Ken as a real president because Ken will bully all institutions. Bawumia now will see one or a figurehead keke. Ken the baby bia. Okay, you should be happy. After all, what's a Ken ni papa pana? NDC. What's it go train? Na Bawumia mu ye mistake. No mo kofa Bawumia, no mo sideline Kena beboa because what can be a man. Oka say ye Jimmy on. Maybe so ye Jimmy say ye wunya sana ya ne Kena nkoka. Of course. When Empe Nwaba, Ken will go and help them and you will lose again and he won't be wrong. So this will be their attack tactics. If you vote for Baumia, then you are getting Kennedy Japan as the president because Ken will bully Baumia, he will bully all institutions. They will suggest that Ken is volatile. The only thing that will quench that is Kevin Taylor's campaign recently for Ken. Also, wow, that's a wow. Oh, Evans, Medasi. So they will suggest that Ken is volatile. Then they will also suggest that Ken will intimidate judges. One now. Mami no oko. Tokonu oko. Onye Ken no more koi. They will come and say, Ken you fight judges in your she. Missy, Assembly Wobakabia. They have also come to tell us Ken is better than Dr. Baumia. So what's their problem? They will never expect a measure. So merge. Go make peace with Ken. Let Ken come and talk to his supporters and win. How difficult is this? I don't get it. Evans, thank you for loving it. You are willing to go and beg Ken. Say, mama ne re inti on be boamu. Enye mama ne re mon kone ho. Na ma what's the mon ye? Okay. Yanto aswe. They will suggest that Ken is volatile. They will suggest that Ken will intimidate judges. And they will suggest that Ken will scare investors. Ken nankasa no. Mesi asemboni bia umbeba beka o Ken hono. Mo starting from videos of omo bo Ken abaso. Mo fan begu o. Mo kofa cool baby akwa aba ye cool baby nala. Mewo. In the man, them and the papa and a cool baby abe because cool baby on a row abobom pay you map cool baby pocho. Ma asam back and I have caught from the beginning. The man bed them one. A yo down or a domestic insult. Cool baby medasi. A cool baby medasi. Thank you. Yes, Evans, you have to start playing their voices because said me Crawford Dr. Baumia for no. So I'm junior making too. Send your mother become a say. So I'm to a banana Dr. Baumia near dear. El second in tears, yes, a more free party, no miss damage, come as some no more can be. Go now, make peace. Make peace, so. Can I move to me upon a new wabra warina na kuma shishin no kwa nemu on re ye de won ko. Now see ya make auntie. Mo come na ti say mo say or re the ambakwa akopacho and you really literally want to do it. Cool baby no more. Omo ye bi da mama ri. Cool baby me da say. Omo ye bi da mama ri. Mo say son crofo we ahwe. These people they are loyal. Dr. Baumia camp. Are you as loyal as these people are to Ken? If you are not loyal, to say we mo Niemu berry biom. Inti Ken me maka boni wa asem we mu. Because I don't like Ken. Because I will fight with him till eternity. Asem na domestic no. Wo ba be fight me ye. Because Ken na mu no menka na asem ni wie. But right now, 2 me na ya hwehwe no. Without Ken, it will never happen. Muntie. The intended effects of sir in some more beka Ken or ye volatile Ken or be intimate. Sansem no mo beka na ye re bebo mu enum asem nyame yo. Send this fu beka pe na ya catch up say Kevin Taylor nyansa sem waka fa Ken wi. Na se yansa say adwan say na ye moa. And this fu nyina se mo fa Ken mbranu po. Omo pom se ye the president o wenpo ye ko da fom na ya panicho second house ye po chowai. May yon shasin fi a vice I apocho. But vice is yermo equal right as Dr. Baumia Nankasa catching and there where any mate into one boy. See, this is the opportunity for him to show that Ken has equal right. On over 50 Ken's who 50. Anybody be any. Nasa Ken need to ma for Ken BC for Abba no overcan. Major Abba. Ghana your love. Obotu me defend no papa. Mo fam kwa siasem ko na kumpre kokra sanka wankasa na ahoroba na ya turning efia hwa miss what direct missiles army oh haba sembiem no worry baka mpede mu ye na ye de ehu na ye gimi we ye party ye rifu na Everton ya na ye di ye ho atem ne ya na ye na ye sonfa ho na sa wo se ukoko apai say adenti how dare you become friends with Ken. I need help. Mridigas too much. Oh, dama in some Mbappé. Medrin. Almost say so bekasa. Their intended effect is to undermine investor confidence narrative, no? Then they will also frighten civil servants. Then they will sow fear among diplomats. And what does NPP have to do? NPP have to define power boundaries early. They should announce clearly specific portfolios. Omudemema Ken Mawa handle institutional checks, cabinet-based governance. Dr. Baumia must visibly overrule Kennedy A. Japan once. Yeah, bibia makanaji atum na Dr. Baumia be jina bonti aka say oni ken e ni 50-50 sankrofo ni si omu be hu ken ni ope na ode be Dr. Baumia. They should intentionally stage something na eno kwa de ken ka Dr. Baumia ka say oh ken we de my vice. Hey, don't you know that people concoct stories just so they look like they are good people or they are out? Do you don't know? Oh, Metran was Tyson. So now, let's go on to this one. The third sabotage will be digging up Ken's legal and controversial history. I am here. I am not saying shit. So bibia wabadiga wanka dig na wanfan bro send the Kevin Taylor me yemu de Ken. No one for sumpos in Dr. Baumia. Into what is your problem if Ken na SN president ya and vice? Kaka ufia same. The NDC will sabotage. They will dig Ken's legal and controversial history. They will attack old court cases, media shutdown threats, unverified scandals, unfinished investigations. You know where I'm going, right? And this will be intended to exhaust the alliance. Omubema meja na bre. Then they will try to force Dr. Baumia into constant defense. He has to constantly no. Dr. Baumia should not allow himself to be anywhere that he has to defend nothing. First of all, there will never be a debate between any presidential nothing. We remember the last one. Yep. Yeah, it was so. Almost Dr. Baumia undo level on it. Papa baye inti ya cancel on see that. No one will be good enough for anybody. So that's it. Then we have to shift the campaign from ideas. Their intention will be to shift our campaign from Dr. Baumia and Ken ideas, no? They will shift it to damage control. In some of Bekano, time beer, you have to come and do damage control if you want to defend yourself. But if you don't have to defend yourself, Ken and Baumia measure neba. Whilst they are doing this, all we have to do is play Kevin Taylor's tapes of telling us what a mighty person Ken is. Then Ken and Dr. Baumia will go on and be talking to the country of the wonderful things they're about to do. And we give a fuck. And we know Ken can bring it on. To me na mo hwehwe me pacho hwehwe chenchen hene a. I mean me mpeda me ye killer ne yanko. Ina me mpeda me ye blow man so ne ba. Me petum. On the pen mo hwehwe. One chan baby o mo nkota na mo mba na mbra mbaji tumi. Mu wi a ye bohwe nyimpa. Obekita mba. So now here, it's intended to exhaust this measure. They will try to force Dr. Baumia into constant defense, which is why we need to not allow them to shift the campaign after you merge from your ideas to damage control. How NPP should counter this is that NPP needs to be preemptive. They have to use the disclosure strategy. Before NDC will release anything after the measure, before NDC will release anything, Ken must address his own past openly. Aha na mo pesa mo beti no. Answer NDC for beba can bibia fa Ken ho. He himself should address his past openly. He should release a controversies explained dossier. Okot na ehona oni boy near interview no. Did you hear how many times the boy said, you insulted, you insulted, you insulted, you insult? They had a dossier on him. He has to troll himself. Second, obey a flag bearer mpa. You don't think he has to address all of this? It's not something you can just sweep under the carpet and move on. These are things that need to be addressed, period. So Kenneth Japan will need to address his past openly. He will need to release a controversies explained dossier. He has to acknowledge his mistakes without apology toss. Oh, yes, the whole Ghana no. There is a phrase: sunlight kills surprise. Look up that phrase, that quote. As I'm marking, my summing it up. Sunlight kills surprise. She said sunlight kills surprise. Interesting. The fourth sabotage tactic they will use. They will infiltrate Ken's support base. One hono. They will infiltrate Ken's support base. NDC's attack line for this will be, this is what they'll be saying to Ken's supporters. Oh, Ken has used you. Once again, they use him. Or you are someone supported by Omia. He has used you. That's what he will say to you people. Ken has used you. Ken has been silenced with money. Ken has sold out. Mampo match as America. Ken has on match. Semeja ne bampo dia. Ewo. Yebeka se sikana ye nyina yesi oboa no afa ye nyina yebeka se ye de amanu po ma abroso. Yamano $3 billion. Sani yebeka. This should be expected. Second, ni Dr. Baumia Kobomwa. This should be imminent. It should be inevitable. We should expect it. So mo beba beka train. Second ye UC na ken ya kana no atum na ye kana no tuno. He has sold out. Then they will fund NDC for measure ne baswa. They will fund anonymous online pages. Afe na fake accounts bebrebe. Fake accounts bebrebe. They will fund anonymous online pages. They will sponsor protest votes. Then they will keep quoting Ken's past anti-elite rhetoric against Ken. Me say ade abeboa sa asemi eni say NDC omwa hemfo se Kevin Taylor mma hima se Samson wa odo mo na mo se Ken ni papa nti se si ampese mi hu se Ken mu kobo mu adien na mo beba beka kire Munim why you will never expect to say there will be this plot twist because makasa me can be a Ken Musi Debbie. Na se say yeah Samson, what songs will you be singing? then Ken won't be good anymore. Kevin Taylor. Then you come and tell Coca to go. You won't understand why Coca will suddenly say, Ken, your TBI penisa. Rather, because yasema wa wedi atre Ken ya wukra wetumi abeka ne ho asem papa say wunchi no, Ken is not sana yeso yakwa akọhwe yakwa reanalyze ne okay. Kevin Taylor is making sense. Ken oyenyi papa. Inti yazona kaka Dr. Baumia home. Yeri try. Come and laugh at us at what you projected to us. Come and laugh at us. Now come and change the story that mo sheda na mo yesa because munim say mo kan ebefa Ken. Still, we will merge. Your intended effect will be to when they fund these anonymous online pages and they sponsor protest votes and they quote Ken's past, anti-elite rhetoric against Kenya. Their intention will be to reignite the no Ken no vote. This is when you have not you have not understood that you are going to let Ken do vice. Because Jimmy say mo koto aba Ken is only the vice. That's why I say vice position. I said Dr. Baumia ni 50-50 marking 50% control. Omunina can say control behind you. Wouldn't this be the perfect time and the perfect person to be given the first opportunity to run a country 50-50? Right. So we don't care that you come and say no Ken no vote. And yes, Sambaba Behama say, Mama fa Ken anya flag bearer na still maintain no Ken no vote, no Ken no vote. Their other intent will be to depress turnout in Ashanti region, central and the protest zones. Almost no mubetia protests no. No betia protesting. How MPP should counter this sabotage? MPP should give Ken independent political oxygen. Shodi Yakaba. Munjai Ken ma on his own as running mate. Give Ken independent political oxygen. Allow Ken to have his own separate town halls. Let Ken criticize government excesses strategically. Ken Mepauchow, you know how far you can go. I am not giving a fuck about you as the person. I'm talking about you as how the party MPP can win. So don't come and just excessively criticize, knowing you have been, in good terms with NDC, but do it strategically. Now, also allow Ken to discipline corrupt NPP members publicly. When Ken becomes the running mate too, he is going to criticize NPP government, NPP government now, he'll be part of it. We are expecting him, even as the flag bearer, to keep saying the wrongs that they are doing. In your time and now, that's why so many people follow him. Then why I am saying that you should allow him to do all of this, even as the vice. Let him discipline corrupt MPP members publicly. This is his strongest feat. This is the strongest he's known for. If you don't do that and you let Ken look caged, as a Ken, so your person, he won't have to say anything, but the base will revolt. The base that he's going to use to help you people to come to power, they will revolt. Say, Mom say Ken, assess on to me punk can home, or you we are, you see, they will revolt. Okay. The fifth sabotage, they will use Northern Ghana wedge. NDC will attack by saying things like, Ken has disrespected Northerners in the past. They will say it. Do you see why it's even more sweet that you can get Ken to agree that Dr. Baumia should be the flag bearer and he the running mate? To quench this foolishness. That's the line they will use. That Ken has disrespected Northerners in the past. They will also say, this alliance, say no, but they will also say, the alliance insults Northern dignity. Bia we did omuatemwa omu dunia kwa mwase akwa fano osensuni na chetumi no wa mesembua sama wabakane. They will resurface NDC phone. They will bring this back to the surface. Ken's tribal insinuations, Ken's regional insults, and all of Ken's old radio statements. Me say edru wa dynamia sibium say Kevin Taylor ni Samson wa mo ankasanso. Omo abebo Ken abaso say oye nimpa dodo. Kendrick, how are you doing? That's how my lady. Okay, so that will be what we will use to banter them. My battery is going low. Let me finish. The intention of doing this, attacking the northern side, will be to reduce Dr. Baumia's northern region margins and to fracture the Zongo confidence. To fracture it into Hama northern region in Semno. NPP, this is how you have to counter this sabotage style. You have to have a public reconciliation, not denial. You have to have a public reconciliation, not denial. And in this public reconciliation, this is what Ken must do. Ken must visit Northern regional chiefs, speak in humility, not bravado. Remember when? Remember ni ha? Me am a batetia to my baby. Ken no pocho. Humility, not bravado. Then Ken will have to support visible Northern development projects, because send this if one no ba yesa pay what Northern people na Ken buam na sisi na say Ken anya she. Ya here bibia showcasing say Ken put on am not Ken put on in Northern read Ken put on yes project well. Then silence will be equal to guilt in public perception. Say Ken or guilty. Ebe kan person anya she. Na ebe kan kra we hunu ho. What we hunu was okay. The sixth sabotage will be NDC will use women and civil society by mobilizing them against NPP. This is how they will do it. They will say that this Bawumia and a Japan ticket threatens women's safety and dignity. Still using Ken. The antidote is still Kevin Taylor. Ninsem power can for Ken. That will be the final deal breaker. Who now would buy? Tia de betoa. Afe what's it then? What's a canyon papa bia? So they would try to use women and civil society mobilization to attack NPP by saying things like, oh, this ticket of Bawumia and Ken threatens women's safety and dignity. Then NDC, they will mobilize feminist NGOs. They will mobilize media panels. They will also mobilize emotional storytelling. The effect they intend to have is to bleed urban female votes. They will bleed it. The other effect they are intending to have is to create international media pressure for NPP with the women and AINO. Then how NPP has to counter this is structural inclusion, not speeches. Structural inclusion, not speeches. They will need to appoint a powerful female campaign director, a woman. They will also have to have the women-led policy pillars. They have to have zero tolerance code of conduct signed publicly by both. This will be a symbolism without structure, which will fail. Say to have this symbolism without any structure, then it will fail. The seventh sabotage plan is they will use internal NPP sabotage, which they have already been doing, and it's dangerous. Some NPP elites do not want Ken. Don't we know this? It's happening in NDC too. Porto CCI and Crawford Mobesa 1 year 10 once psycho fans on in the Murima. It's everywhere. So some NPP elites don't want Ken near power. Mampo Matana. And these people will leak private disagreements. In they will leak private disagreements to NDC, and this won't be Ken. They will also feed the NDC with talking points. They will whisper Ken is dangerous to diplomats. This is inside job at NDC for MPP from Hawaii. How MPP can counter this is internal discipline or doom. The NDA non-disclosure, the NDA style unity pact among top 30 leaders, consequences for leaks, and unified spokesperson system. If NPP fights itself, NDC doesn't even need to campaign. If NPP fights itself, NDC, they don't need to campaign. Number 8, sabotage. International perception war. NDC will attack the abroad. They will say Ghana is sliding towards populist strongman politics. Erama First Lady Akwaba, Morobopon. NDC will brief diplomats. Don't forget they are in government now. They will use international NGOs and they will leak selectively to foreign media. Their intention will be to reduce donor confidence, to pressure Dr. Bawumia to distance himself from Ken. How should the NPP counter this? NPP have to split domestic versus international messages. Dr. Bawumia has to handle international diplomacy. Ken will have to handle domestic accountability. No overlap. Okay. This is the final strategic warning. Mampo Macha Dodo. This is the final strategic warning. A Bawumia and Ken alliance will not fail because of NDC attacks. It will not fail because of NDC attacks. Let me show you why it will fail. Princess Medase. It will fail if Dr. Bawumia's camp become elitist. It will fail if Dr. Bawumia's camp for we become elitist. It will fail if Ken feels muzzled. It will fail if Ken Japan at any point should feel muzzled. It will also fail if Ken's supporters feel deceived. Ken's supporters, if they feel deceived. If we want power, not who is more oh, Princess Medase, not who is a in NPP. If you want power, stop your ego, stop your arrogance, stop your, I don't know. Why when you win they'll say, you're calling first, I can feel superior. The man has destroyed you already. Kramai bekau. Kramai or bekau. You won't do anything about it. You won't? Okay. Send your mobile to Tuama, Madame, send your Tibiano, MPP dear. There is this clause. Say a Tua Beria, Wow Berio, Woo Rio. Nobody should leave the party. Such annoyance. Such annoyance. The last election, kind of free party no more. Man re, alla no free mu waba, alla ne dom no, omo aba na. Wusi omu nim so omo koto aba no ma alla na alla no onya. It is still not going to let them come to vote for you. Moda so te here kan Dr. Bamian has 41 like, and then the man who say adwini wo form papa. Dr. Bamian has 41%. Akaka krebi. Kakra na aka no woko, wo betumi afa anka last time one fa. 9% pe na aka no. Se di wowa anka last time one fa na. Samson waka so mu ye 70% na mu ye 30 monte. Na se ye wo proof se MPP 4 wo ho. MPP 4 no mo anto aba. Many winning 90% of the establishment, the MPP establishment. It is our firm belief. Second, the Japan is shasing a Lucy. Edian Assisa. Edian Assisa. May can't be me to me hopeful. It will fear sure for biom. If ye, it is only flag bearership race. Don't put your life on the line. Se woni mo bi ho ade na wo koka asa asem na wo koka no yetumi di nimpa no tu efiase etumi say nimpa no, you should know that that person feels threatened, and like any form of self-defense se nimpa kro no ompese wo nkoka asem a wo beka na ebegu ne hu fi ebese na edwuma ebegu ne fie sesi a ne yire hu se wa wo hye baby. Oh ya obi me da se sesi a kan yire hu se wa wo hye baby, and this is all because of internal politics, flag bearership. If ya nobody will let you go scot-free when they feel threatened by you, by things you know about them, by things you are divulging. That is obviously destroying, not even politically, but if you na oria oboko wano, if ya me see when we send ya na ebebo chi so say, hey, if ya wa pro, if ya area no, wo nkwa na wo hye wo dem wo, nkwa na okotu buka. Wo ko no nkwa na okọ edwuma, wo mba na omo nkwa na omote. Is it worth it? Kwasia chale, wona ne twe. Ken oda hwa ya bua, kwasia chale, ya bua. I have done more than, so don't listen to me. Don't do the measure. Kwasia. I have done more than. I will continue. Ken oya bua, wona ne twe. Kwasia we to me betre say forgiveness ni dey. Na me mu ya bua, you think I'm here to we ya kwasia. I don't know what Jimmy say. You always exhibit how stupid you are. Kwasia. I am happy you know I have done more than Efia. That is why you should also listen to me. Kwasia. What do you amount to? Abua kwasia na meka bi ma no. Osi forgiveness ni den. Osi obekwa godi tutu ni na yare kunu kwasia. Kwasia senye partner ye petumi a mebeka sai wante abua kwasia nye tumi anka me beka bi amakan fu boda na yese meka bi po ama no make sense to NPP abua mama efia nto aso efia oma kwasia biti sa wo jejene so na beton no ne ma abua chale kwasia wo we ni mpo kwasia abua na yesi maye more than intidi ai woni fe ni twam Dr. Baumia we bedi ni babi atem ha we yakwasia on wonni munyansa yede ma sensible advice me be ma so wo be hye mebufu na ne twe papa kwasia mpani odwan biba talk belle. I have done more than Efia. Why don't you let Efia continue? Kwasia kwa Evans me blocking no. Abua, I have done more than Efia. Good. So Efia, don't listen to me. Continue destroying Ken, so that Charlie will come and guard your children for you. Abua, emo mufinu kwati mukrani before you know how. Now you think he will be wrong? Obia bra building ne so the intro so ye dien na ye die bufo yen so ya justify now we are destroying him. And when that person takes action, menya kwasiasa wa beka abua. You think what I have done to Ken I should stop on? You think say we kwasia pa abua onu kratie funsem kwasia keka wa keka yeti hey 3 hours I am trying to show say no more wedding no. This is how you should answer. Wona ne che meti masem na meka me bra fun amabo eno na ama MPP fu mo kwari ana kwasia abua me bompaye se Queen Efia Schwarzenegger obetie wo na she will not stop. Now she should keep on bringing you things that will let Ken also want to get into the mode of self-defense. Self-defense, he's being slaughtered. Or no, he feels like he's being murdered. Now, or self-defense, also. If Efia doesn't want advice, wonderful. She's more connected politically than me. I am here because of my link to Queen. I come in 7 minutes. Share. Jimmy say. Mese monko. Dr. Baumiani winning 31st dear. Me patcho, you don't need any more prophecies. It's guaranteed. But or view once victory. View once. As bad me train mama when me am Dr. Baumia ni na ma ba beda na bosumase na ye ria me hwese kwasia fosamo mo bede na maso camera na afi mo beka Ken ho asempa abua. Do you know how difficult it is going to be for Efia to even start saying good things about Ken? Because she will have to force herself to start saying good things about Ken, because without Ken, you people won't win. Because try me say, Mori redia, ma obia it is law. So be an fi party no kwasia. Abua binche wonre. Monko, me see, I can't say 3 weeks. Oh, 3 weeks pay. Moment of Bamian winning. Is that rocket science? We all know he will win. Near 2028. Maya more than Efia. You obviously don't need me to come and say anything for you. Anna, I will sit down and shut up and wait for the MDC to win. Na maka catch something what I say, Mam Gariska. That's all I have to do. I have done more than Efia. Thank you for acknowledging it. Thank you for giving me my street credibility. How much have you done positively for NPP? How much have you done positively? More than what I have done. Kwasia, because I have done more than Efia, it's why I know that she is going into danger zone. She's muyemwanka kwasia fusamo Efia ba ombeka ono na ye tano Efia ono ni fie na ye de camera kwa hihye nti so si ontie mi a what do I lose? Nothing. She should go ahead and please idiots like you and spill all the beans. Destroy Ken's home. She's not only destroying his political aid, she has now also put fire in his house. Na bema on to me kwa eduma na onko fie nso. Se neni brea, wini mnyoma otumi ye. Ha? Se bema neni brea, wini mnyoma otumi ye. Kwasia, mi babe country fiase for her own sake. Who is she proving a mamaga for? When we know that she knows all that about Ken, what is he going to do? Nia waka kosi se siye, ye yi Ken efi party ni mu. Party for penifo who can a moon so mudi omunsagu omwechi. So why should Efia put her head on the guillotine? For what? Common internal election. Moyare ahu, Samira ba mi page so Ken suwo ho. Ade achi na Samira ni Dr. Bamia omo ti Ken fie. Ama ade achi omo ho. Muni munkwama omukodi wo ho. Ah? Muni munkwama omukodi wo ho. Omo ni obi abe discuss. Kasiapa mi pe senya mube ya mbenya tumi mese munko mu a mubefa woso fa kwasiako abua mafre wa ha wona ne twe kwasiakwa. Why do I also wona ne twe? How many people have you prayed for? Kwasia hwe wenyim tokbele abue mafre mopa mungo kanche kense mu hia no. Osi ade yo tutujagu eguna bobrim ono otumi sa party tumi kama microphone to aba we ya kwasia nti na opesa wokoka no ntokwa no koka no ntokwa na bebisa me se ade na mene ne wo ifi asem na me da so ne ne eko wona ne twe Lillian Osu Johnny Orie no kai se Johnny ti asem na kwasia odi ne ho by heart wo nkwasem kiram so mko hwe obi mo mbata from kontue mamam ina okwaware wo se de ai asia wo be bisa me se hwan ha hey Efia love yourself enough. NPP is not worth your life. Efia, NPP is not worth your life. And you don't know enough to think you are defending the right people. Thank you, African man. Efia, there are conversations you are not privy to. If you push Ken too hard, he would play self-defense and you would be a casualty. If ya Bema ni brea e wosenya ni didi agrofa wo. Me say politically nala no ya finishing. Na wodi ni fi asem so beka ho. The fact we woman ne yire na almost say jana ntofie num. Hey! Aha bebo no ma haso abono a Efia Ken no rewia he has 3 years to come for you oh. Efia Ken say oh you free and fair. Nyankopon ba na obaka chene Ken every you still better all go and make peace for him to be satisfied. Me say wo kai say Ken oye wudini wujitum senya mensu mijitum so no no ma mo read 2024 no no ya aboa pi that you think the best thing to do is to keep infuriating him. Wow, where did you learn your art of conflict? Me by 11 wa abo 2 Munka say ponwe ma abre moko maka show sweet, sweet smoke of Jamaica. Yo, Makoncho, Miriam, why? And one hour was one per measure, one to us something chin. Baomi afọ a wofi do waka 9% pe onye Dr. Baomi Ambra won go win 2028 without Ken. Ken for so wo pe a azibia o baby a won ye na won so Ambra won so botum akọ without Baomi, you will both lose. I love you more, princess. I'll see you later on, guys. Efia, please, I am imploring with you for the sake of your children. Yo.